Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the mitt flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. Hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. We had, of course, an extended weekend, therefore when you go back to work, you have extra work to do. That is the counter to having a vacation. So 26 orders to go out. Not everything has to go out today, but I'm going to try to get it all out today because then that leaves tomorrow open to listing, which we need to do some more of because source some stuff. I'm not going to do a full video on it. As you can see, it's very game centric here. These are all games in the box there and here, and then this is also a box full of games. I paid around $150 for a Xbox, an original Xbox, an Xbox 360, a PlayStation 2 Fat Console, a GameCube, and I don't know, 75 games, 50 games, a lot of games. More, it's closer to 75, but a lot of games, $150 for all of it. There was some other odds and ends, but nothing really important for the video. Definitely nothing worth sacrificing part of my workday for. So let's go ahead and pull some orders. First thing going out, C1A is a genuine Sony OEM strap. Here we go. And I listed this a very long time ago. Most things in C1A are very old. These are before I renovated the garage, before I had heat, before I had insulation. Very old listing, but $9.99 free shipping on that one. And something else going in that same order, same buyer, B3A, new sealed 8mm cassettes. B3A, and here we go, Scotch brand 8mm cassettes right there. And I doubt that $2 refund is still good, but if it is, they got a great deal. Oh, no, here we go. Offer expires 12/31/96. Sorry to them, I don't think they'll still accept that. And $8.99 free shipping for those. And these cannot go media mail because there is no media on the media. These are blank, so therefore it doesn't count. But this was going to have to go first class anyways, and now they get lumped together, and I love lumping together free shippers. It saves me money. Or makes me money, however you want to think of that. Next up, B3, Nike Women's Flex Trainer. B3, tucked in the back. Nice and bright so I can still see them. Right there. I think I got these at a garage sale. I paid $1 or $2, and I got $24.99 free shipping. So those must be light enough to go first class. I think they are. So those will go in a poly bag. And I think I took an offer or sent out an offer. I must have sent out an offer, and I think they were listed $29.99. And then next up, it's a book. 1903, The Little Shepherd of Kingdom Come. Here we go. Little Shepherd of Kingdom Come by John Fox Jr. And for that book, $7.19. Free shipping, and that is media mail. All right, next up, Mary Kay Timewise Bronze 6 in B2A. B2A Bronze 6. There we go. All right, B2A Bronze 6. That one right there. Double check the number. 038719. It's very blurry, but that is the number. Oh, there we go. 038719. Nailed it. $12.59 free shipping. Next thing going out, it was on sale. I actually ran a sale over the weekend on mostly high-end stuff. Actually, on only high-end stuff. And by high-end, I mean over $50. It is vintage Pizza Hut Land Before Time hand puppets. I know you all recognize them. This set right here. And I was very tempted to keep them. I have a fond history with these hand puppets, and especially my man Spike. He is, as I said, my man. But then I looked them up and saw what they were worth, and then that changed my tone very quickly. So for those right there, it is missing... Which one is it missing?
Ducky.
It is missing Ducky, which is in the set. It's not a 5 set, it's normally a 6. But even like that, On sale, it went for $58.49 plus shipping. I paid $1 a piece. That's $5 into almost $60. That is a-okay. And in a few weeks, couple weeks, something like that. So also a quick flip like that. Next thing going out is a Dimensions Counted Cross Heart of Love. Dimensions. Here we go. Dimensions Counted Cross Stitch Heart of Love. Everything grows with love. And for that right there, $11.99 free shipping. And then next thing going out, it's a book. The Mushroom Hunter's Field Guide. Excuse me, babe. Mushroom Hunter's Field Guide right here. And this is, again, one of those things where I was tempted to keep it because I do like to go mushroom hunting, but I say that also knowing I haven't gone in multiple years. So if I go again ever in my life, I'll just buy the book, I guess. $10.79 free shipping for that one. All right, next thing going out on B5 is Corning Pyrex V24C. On B12345, it is amber brown. But I'm thinking maybe it's this one on B4, which is a V2.5C. So there we go. It was on B4, not B5. But that lid right there must have been on sale, I guess. $3.59 plus shipping. Not a great deal there. And then next up, couple videos ago, don't think it was last video, time's a little hibbity-dibbity for tip of the mitt flips. Somebody purchased one of those medium flat rate boxes of baseball cards, and they liked it so much, they said, hey, I enjoyed opening that. Just fun to look through. I'd like to buy another one. So they bought the other one, and I wonder if I can get it down without the step stool. Probably not, because it's heavy. We'll see. Oh. A couple grunt noises, and we got it. All right. That right there, it's about 12, 13-ish pounds of baseball cards. $27 free shipping. And weirdest thing, this is a medium flat rate, and the reason I did that is because when something is super heavy, that your best option is a flat rate. If it's a brick or a rock or a car part or a piece of metal, flat rate is your best option. Anything else, flat rates are a waste of money. But specifically because this one went in state very close to me, flat rate still was not my best option. But there was no way I was going to rebox it, so all I did is I took this box and one of my bubble wrap tubes, and I put them together. It fit perfectly. I'm going to do it again. It fit perfectly into a number 7 priority box, just like this, and it was cheaper than flat rate. Anywhere else in the U.S., tape stuck to me, anywhere else in the U.S., flat rate would be by far cheaper. But because it was so close to me, regular priority ended up being cheaper. It was a very weird scenario. I was bummed out, but then thought through the process, was like, oh, just stick it in a different priority box. And it worked out perfect. $27 free shipping on that one. I did mention to him if he really wanted another one. I don't have one on hand, but I could make one up for him. I actually kind of hope he doesn't want that, because it would, again, be a lot of time and effort for not a lot of money. And then next thing going out on D5. Yes, D5. It is a new shelf Sony CD Boombox. I'm not going to get it down right now. It's right here. This is the one I recently got this summer, listed it, and while I was listing it, I got very disappointed because I paid $5 for it, and it was going to be about $40 plus shipping. But then I was like, that just doesn't seem right. I don't know. So I went back to where I was price checking, and I had forgot to skip over the 4 parts or repair ones. And then some people, when they sell things for parts or repair, they sell them as used, and then they put in the listing that it's for parts or repair. That is not cool. I'm not just saying not cool for me. eBay is not cool with that. If a buyer buys a used item and you put that it's for parts or repair in the title, but you don't list it as for parts or repair, you are still opening yourself up to returns, to buyer issues, to complaints, to bad feedback, all of that. If it's for parts or repair, list it as for parts or repair. If if that's one of your options. So I went back and I repriced it to where it should be, and then I ended up taking an offer, $85 plus shipping. Very pleased about that one. And so I still haven't gone and repriced the other one that I had. That's a smaller version of this same thing. I will get around to that. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We are running out of room a little bit. As you can see, things are getting a little tighter. So I might go through the store sometime soon, because we're gonna have a garage sale soon. Pick out some of that stuff that shouldn't be in the store. Stuff's been listed a long time. Just clear it out and get rid of it. Make some extra space. No reason to hang on to it. Next up, A2 is a vintage Corningware Cornflower blue skillet right back here. And I know it has a tag in it still because I just moved it the other day to make some space, like I was talking about. And I had multi-quantity. That's why that one has a sticker. Took a picture of the worst one, cleaned the worst one, and then the rest I just left as is. Don't do that, because then it just makes work now. Now I just have to do the work I should have done before. Don't do that. I'm telling that to you as well as telling that to myself. And then next up, it's a book. And it's a good one. PRR, Pennsylvania Lines, A History of the Flood of March 1913. The value from this book, I think, comes from train collectors, because inside the book are many, I'm not going to fold them out, but maps. There are a bunch of maps, and they're connected to the book. They're meant to be in the book. They unfold and blah, blah, blah. But this is why I'm still dealing with the books. I begrudgingly deal with them because, you know, I end up with my $7.99 books a lot of the time. But every once in a while, $64.99 free shipping. I think that's full asking price. I might have had it listed $74.99. But either way, $64.99 for a book. Let's go. Next up, B3A, Samsung phones, something. B3A, it is, I think, these two Samsung phones. And this was a weird buy. Mentioned before, I bought like it was like a Sony, I don't know, Sony radio. It wasn't like a Walkman. It didn't, no tape or CD. It was just a Sony radio. That's all I wanted out of this box. And they said, no, it's $5 for the whole box. You got to take it all or take nothing. Which normally I would say, I'll take nothing, but I went, there's some more money in here. I saw a weather station where you like put it in your house and run the cord outside, something like that. And I'd sold one of those before. So I said, okay, there's more money in here. I'll take it. But there was actually a decent amount of good stuff in there. These two phones, $19.99 free shipping. There was a iPod. There was another phone that ended up, it's worth like $40. It ended up being $5 into about $100. So that ended up, I begrudgingly did it, but very glad in hindsight. And then next up, I think Jen might be a little sad about these ones, but let's take the money and keep it going. B2B, round graduated twist hoops. And these are gold earrings. These ones right here, if I can get them to flop down properly, maybe, I don't know. But these right here are gold earrings. I bought a bag of miscellaneous jewelry that I was hoping to maybe find a couple things. It was $5 for the whole bag, and it was 100 things in the bag. And then Jen one day started picking through it and realized, oh, there's some actual stuff in here, and one of the best, might not have been the best, was round graduated twist hoop earrings, 10 karat yellow gold, 1 gram. Had them listed $49.99, took an offer, $40, free shipping. Love it. Next up, I think this person's bought many, but they've at least bought more than one off me. It is B3A, Gymnastics Russ Troll Doll. This one right here with the gold medallion. And when we were sorting through all the troll dolls, actually this was on another one, and it was a hassle because all the clothes were on the wrong ones, and just it wasn't a bad buy. It was just a lot more work than it was worth. But for that one right there, $10 free shipping. I'll have to check. I want to check because maybe I should send this person an offer and say, hey, I'll sell you the rest of them for very cheap if you'd like. But they've bought multiple trolls off me, $10 free shipping. Glad to see another one going. And they've sold regularly. Not a like I said, not a bad buy, just for how much I paid, there was too much effort, if that makes sense. Next up, A4 is a vintage Vivitar slide tray. A4 right here. And I don't pick these up all the time, but for the right price, these slide trays, especially if you get them new in a box. If it's just the tray, pass. But you find them new all the time. And that one, $10.99 plus shipping. And you'll find them for 25 cents. So it's not a huge money maker, but if you find them in great condition or new, that's the way to go. All right, next thing, actually before we go, next thing going out, let's do tip of the day. And the tip of the day is order your eBay coupon supplies. It is a new quarter, therefore you get a coupon, your new coupon, if you have an eBay store. So the tip is use it now. Don't wait till the end of the quarter when you forget about it and it expires, because they do expire when the new quarter starts. So just go ahead and order it now. I had been getting eBay poly bags, and that's what I wanted to get again, because don't order stuff from the eBay shipping store outside of using your coupon. Find other sources. It's just way too expensive. It's really good product, but it's just too much money. It doesn't make any sense. So I wanted to get poly bags again, but I was running out and I had like a week left. So I just had to pull the trigger and order some different ones. I don't remember who I ordered them from, but I will put a link in the description, because when ordering supplies, especially in bulk, big orders, if you get something that's not so good, now you're kind of stuck with it for a while. So these ones, they're decent. They're not as good as the eBay ones, but the seal works great. They seem to be pretty decent quality. So I'll put a link to these ones in the description. I did get them through eBay, but not through the eBay store. And then while I was looking, I went to buy, because it's my last one, I went to buy some more of these jewel case CD mailers, and the price has almost doubled on those. So that has cut out CDs for me. I mean, I can't sell a CD for less than probably 15 bucks right now, because they're just too expensive. They're over 50 cents a piece, and that was the cheapest I could find, and that was on Amazon. And there's actually 2 CDs in my store that I have to pull out or figure out a different way to ship them, which I could bubble wrap them and throw them in a bubble mailer, but still, I'll just take them out and give them to the girl. She'll probably enjoy some music that's maybe too adult for her. She'll think she's a teenager or something. So what I ended up going with was the 8x6x4 boxes, which I had before, and I just used the last one. They're perfect for mailing hats so that you don't like bend the bill, because lots of people just throw hats in a poly bag, but that's asking for trouble. And if the hat's $25 free shipping and up, I can afford the box. So I went with that. And then while I was also doing that, I realized I'm getting pretty low on my labels for my Rollo printer. And so I went to where I normally get those, which is from UPS. And UPS has a few free items that you can get from them. Technically, you can't print anything on those except for UPS labels, which of course, I would never think to print anything on them except for UPS labels. Right. If you want to do that, there's a couple of things I do like twice a year, maybe not even twice a year, once a year, and I just go back to the YouTube video I watched before and then go through the process of doing it. And the one I went to before, UPS has changed their website since then, like 4 months ago or something was the last time he uploaded the video, because he just keeps doing it. Just keeps uploading a new one over and over again. You know, if it works, I guess keep going. And it didn't work. And I was getting frustrated. And then I saw a link making fun of the video I was watching. And so I went to that one. And it was, let me get the name for you. I told him I'd give him a shout out. And his YouTube channel was I for Profit. He's a fellow reseller who had done the same thing as me and then figured it out on his own. And then it was pretty funny. So I won't go through the process of how you do it. I'll actually just link his video at the end. I for Profit was the name of his channel. And I'll put the video at the end of this video. And it was just funny. So go ahead and watch it. it had me chuckling and got it done in very short time. You can skip through the beginning. It's about 30 seconds of information, actual information, that gets you free UPS labels. All right, next thing going out, it's a book. George Harmon Coke's 1947, The Groom Lie Dead. All right, The Groom Lie Dead. The Groom Lay Dead. There we go, that book right there. And I got $13.99 free shipping. And it's also, that book is not in good condition. So that must be a decently priced book. If one in okay condition, no dust jacket, still got $13.99. So that's probably a $25 plus book. Next thing on C3 is 2 Treasure Garden CP902. And these might be my last 2. I think I got 1 left of these. So I will not be taking offers anymore on these. That last one I will hold out. I might even consider raising the price. But I think about doing things often. How often do they actually get done? Not very. But for the 2 of those, $49.98 plus shipping. I'll make about $5 on the shipping as well. Actually, I'll make more than that. I'll make about $7 on the shipping, unless it's going to Alaska, which I don't think it is. Next up, talk about an oldie but a goodie. C1A is 8 vintage Presto fondue forks. Now, I'm questioning if they're still in this box, which they are not. Okay, I see them. I pulled them out of the box at some point. Probably didn't want them to be bent and squished. And figured, hey, nobody's bought these in over 2 years. Why not hide them in the back? But these right here, stainless steel fondue forks from Presto. These came with my house. So this is definitely one of the first things I listed, probably over 2 years ago. And for those, $10 free shipping. Glad to see them finally find a home. Next up on left is Nike Men AJ F12. On left, easy to find because they have a very specific box. These ones right here. And I'm not going to open the box because it's a pain to get out. It's like a slide type of thing. But you would have seen the picture on the screen. Very interesting pair of shoes right there. And for those, $159.99 plus shipping. Those do have to go through eBay authentication because they are used and over $150. Pretty sure that's the rule on that. I say with the utmost confidence. And then next up, very cool one. This one was a bit of a run around to get it sold, but it's all good. It's a VHS Fang Face with a clamshell. In a couple videos you would have saw a couple videos ago, I picked this up out of a pile of free VHS. Unfortunately, there was a big lot of religious children's story VHS, and they had mold on all of them except for 2, so those were no-go. But this turns out is a super rare and worth money VHS, and I had it listed $29.99 free shipping. A gentleman reached out to me from Australia and he said, hey, can we figure out a way to ship this not through the global shipping program? It's just crazy expensive. And I said, if you give me a couple minutes, I can figure it out. And I said, it's going to be roughly this. And then we had to switch some things and then switch some other things. And then here's a little tip for you. If if you want to try to send an invoice, but they bought it through global shipping, you cannot send an invoice. So if people want to buy multiple things from you and then, you know, you invoice them or whatever and package it together or however you want to do it, if it's bought through global shipping, you cannot invoice them. You'll have to cancel the order, redo the listing, and then relist it and then purchase it again, which is what we had to do. But it was quite a few hoops, but we got it figured out. $24.99 plus shipping on that right there. I will make a couple dollars on the shipping. I left some wiggle room. I threw in a couple dollars for my time and effort. And yes, you can do that. And I did. Because I still already had given him $5 off on the tape itself. He seemed pleased with the process. I don't know what he was going to pay to global shipping, but he's paying $15 in shipping to me. And how I'll do that is I'll buy it through Pirate Ship using their simple export rate. Next up on A2, vintage blue floral coffee cup right down here. And this is from, I always say the name wrong, or at least I assume I'm saying it wrong, but it is Arcopal, Arcopal, and I tend to pick those up if they're about 25 cents. They're not fast sellers. It's not big money, but it's easy to see. You flip it over, Arcopal, it's from France, $5.99 plus shipping on that mug right there. And I don't know why I did plus shipping. This is most definitely, yeah, that's definitely a first-class item. I don't know why I would have done plus shipping, but they paid it, and that makes it easier on me. So I could have made more money, but it's okay. I was young. It was a different time. Next up, B3A is 5 Tupperware Butterfly Tab, I think is what it's called. These ones right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lotted those together. And for those, $16.99 free shipping. And yes, butterfly tab replacements number 2541D size C. Next thing going out, B6 is a retro Igloo cooler. I'll need the stool. All right, vintage Igloo 10 Legend cooler in not chromatic. What's it called when your basic colors? Primary.
Yep.
And your primary color scheme right there. Listed this last summer, took till this summer for that right there. $16 plus shipping. Next thing up, vintage AO American Optical safety glasses. Definitely not OSHA approved. These ones right here. I don't know what era these were actually safety glasses. They also look like they might be bifocals also.
50s.
These are from the 50s, I hear from the back. And for those cool glasses right there, $29.99 free shipping. Of course, we got ourselves a last minute visitor. Hi, Backbeard. Say hello, Backbeard. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.